family heirlooms, and that is Lenox. This is the lit porcelain holiday village figure with 24 karat gold accents. You got to see kind of how it started as a piece, and then it turns into something so spectacularly beautiful. It's new for holiday 2019. I can tell you, we started off with 6 choices in this. We do have 5 left. And it's really wonderful because at retail, and you can find Lenox at most high-end department stores, even their own website, these porcelain pieces would be $150. Look at our QVC sale price. We are $102 less. That's really real money back in your pocket, right? That's a couple more gifts that you get to buy and purchase because of the savings that we have here. We also have this on 3 easy payments as well. But I want to introduce you to Ellie King. She brings us all of our wonderful things from Lenox, this great company that we know for wedding registries, fine china. This will actually match the fine china that you do in the holiday pattern with Lenox. So good to see you.
Good to see you too, and I'm so glad you brought that up about the holiday china we have, because all of the holly and berry that you see on each one of the village pieces does match back to that china.
All right, so why don't we go through the choices and then we can talk about the details.
Sure. So this is our train station, and I love this with the ticket window, the bench. There we see the 24 karat gold that's been hand painted on, and each one of these pieces is porcelain, that porcelain that Lenox has been known for.
Okay.
Next we have our Victorian home. Oh my goodness, I love this. Does this remind you of all the houses in Cape May, New Jersey?
I was just going to say, one of our favorite spots on the Jersey Shore is Cape May, where people go just to tour the Victorian homes there.
It's true. And then next, and I think this one, I'm not sure, is this even still available? This is our schoolhouse.
Well, I'm trying to talk to my producer, but I think I'm having some IFB troubles. I'd like to know, when you can, let us know if school is available, because I know we were down, if anything, to our final few. So we'll get back to you on that. It's been a very popular choice. Next to that?
Oh my goodness, my favorite, the church. This church is so beautiful. Look at the beautiful hand-painted 24 karat gold cross at the top. Each of these has that beautiful dusted snow. So lovely.
And then finally?
Last but not least, the sweet shop. And it is oh so sweet. Oh my goodness.
That's where you'd find me, at the sweet shop.
This one is so much fun. I love the sign. I love the candy canes. Those have been hand painted. I even love the windows. I have to turn it to the side. Look at the dimension of the windows. And as I spin this around, and this is true not just for our sweet shop, but for every one of our Victorian pieces, you're gonna see 24 karat gold painted on. You'll see the holly and the berries. You'll have windows. So everywhere you look on each of these pieces, you'll see light. You'll see something beautiful.
Beautiful, because this is about just that touch of, remember being the kid and having the train set and putting up the little houses around the train set and setting up the scene. We had one that had a Howard Johnson's diner. I mean, some people may be watching, at least those that are working in the studio, and have no idea what a Howard Johnson's is, but you probably know at home. This reminds me of kind of that train setup, but the elegant. This is for your tabletop. This is for your consoles. This is for the bookshelf. This is for the office. Beautifully done in this ivory porcelain with the touch of the hollies and the berries that we see on the fine china from Lenox, and now lit up so it has that warm, beautiful glow. A glow that works on a timer. So lots of kind of modern features to something that looks like you could have had it for 50 years.
I'm glad you said that, because I completely forgot about that. It's on a 6-hour timer, so you can set it and forget it. There is also the option, if you switch it on 1, that'll just stay on as long as you want. The on 2 is where you have the timer, and on the box it gives you all those instructions.
And it comes in that beautiful red Lenox box, so if you're going to give this as a gift, beautiful presentation. And this is something that maybe you pick up one for yourself. Maybe you're the baker in the family, so you pick up Sweet Shop, or your grandmother's an amazing baker, and she always tells you, don't get me anything, I don't need anything. Well, how about a little piece of Lenox, which says elegance, says I really care, something I want you to have for years and love. And I want you to know that all the sweets you've made for us over the years, were special and made us feel loved. So get her the sweet shop. Maybe for you, it is the Victorian house because you are that person that has traveled to where you love and appreciate Victorian homes. Maybe you have one yourself and that could be kind of an homage to your Victorian house. Maybe you love the train station. I have boys and they're all about the trains growing up. You know how it is.
I do.
And the train station can now be the adult version because maybe you aren't putting the train under the tree, but you kind of always remembered loving that as a kid, so you put it up at the tabletop. Beautiful. Remember, $150 on Lenox's website. We are now $102 less. The church is very popular. The school is still available. Just got word on that. Thank you very much, Michael. But it is, I believe, my most limited. And we sold out of the bed and breakfast.
Right.
So again, very popular. Here's again the closer look at the detail. And I love the detail, how the windows light up all around. And you love to do this with your family. Add little added touches, right?
You know, we just went to the local craft store. We picked up whatever we could find with the little people, animals, and the light posts. And my boys and I we look so forward on our piano to decorating our village scenes. And I love that even in the back, I have paired this with Valerie's gold trees. And Stacy, those trees are actually what I use. So I have 2 sets of Valerie's gold trees.
Beautiful.
I use 4 homes. So we have an entire scene on our piano. And it is really the highlight of anyone that comes over. They all stop. They look, they love to talk about, you know, what they feel like might be going on into each piece. It's really fun.
Okay, let's go through the choices again. Remember, $102 you saved because you picked up your Lenox. All you need are 3 AAA batteries to operate these.
So we have our sweet shop. Then you also have the option of the church. Here we have the Victorian house. We also have our schoolhouse. I love the little bell at the top. And last but not least, the train station.
Order with a credit card, break up the price and pay over time. No extra charge to do that. And you can get this home for $15.95. And think about, maybe you're going to give your pastor, the choir director, the church as a gift. We have our holiday return policy in effect. So the end of January 2020, you have until then to return this should it not work out. But it is tradition, it is elegance. It is something that becomes an heirloom you have for years to come. And when you do it like Ellie did with the Valerie Parhill trees, that's the piece you get excited about after the tree's already hung and decorated to do next when you're decorating the house, I think, is with your Lenox. Ellie King, thank you so much. So great to see you. You're watching our Christmas shop. We have a few hours together. We've got some Luminar